Hello guys, and welcome to my very first ever video going on my new YouTube channel. My name is Andrew Ponting of Andrew Ponting Photography. Today I want to show you my go-to settings when doing macro photography, just using natural light. Today we're going to do a little journey to Delapre Abbey where we're going to do a live shoot and get you some example shots of the settings that I choose. So before we go do our live test shoot today at the beautiful grounds of Delapre Abbey, I would like to share with you the settings I use to help me capture these fantastic shots. My go-to camera settings of choice for capturing these naturally lit shots is aperture priority mode. What aperture priority mode lets me do is choose my desired depth of field but decides the shutter speed for me. It's crucial to shoot your subject in a well-lit area, but try to avoid direct sunlight as not to overly expose or create harsh shadows into your shot. My go-to settings are as follows. So what I like to do, I like to start with aperture priority mode using f5.6. I use ISO no higher than 400. I only really take it to 800 at most if I need to get the shot. But what we're looking to achieve is getting speeds of no lower than 250th of a second. If you find that you're getting really excessive shutter speeds, feel free to up the f-stop. This will also help you with getting more detail in your shot, but you are going to sacrifice a little bit of that blurred background. Okay guys, let's make our way to our location of choice today, Delapre Abbey, and go test out these go-to settings of choice. Let's go. Okay guys, yeah, we've arrived at Delapre Abbey in my local town of Northampton today. We're just at the back of the Abbey, around the lakes. It's beautiful, little hidden gem for anybody that wants to come and visit. I definitely recommend it. Today we're going to do macro photography. We have an abundance of natural light today, so we're going to make our way into the grounds. We're looking for flowers, insects and anything beautiful that we can find to shoot. So before we do that, I'm going to go over some settings for you on your camera so you can have a little visual to see how I set it up. Once we've done that, we're going to make our way into the grounds and take some beautiful shots. Okay guys, I've got my screen set up for you here, as you can see. If you look down the bottom here, it says A there. That means I'm shooting on aperture priority mode. If you're shooting on a Canon camera, just be aware that that's AV mode. You can find the little turnstile at the top. If you switch that to AV mode, that's how you know you're on aperture priority mode. I've got my desired starting point for my f-stop at 5.6 and my ISO at 100. We're currently getting shutter speeds of 160th a second. To get that to where we want to be of 250 a second, if I press my ISO and take it up, you can see that we're hitting 250 of a second. I use singular focus point and I shoot in RAW. The reason I shoot in singular focus point is that I can pinpoint where I want my focus to start from. So when you're shooting insects, I like to have that focused on their eye, and that is the ideal place that you want to have that to get the most detail from the facial area of your insects. Also guys, here, if you can see, if I put my ISO a little bit further up to 400, which I like to work to, you know, you're not going to get too many grainy backgrounds with that, so you can take it up to 400 quite comfortably. We're getting shutter speeds of 640th of a second. What this allows me to do now, if I up that f-stop here, see that, I'm getting to f8 on that, yeah, f-stop 8, and that's giving me 250th a second. What that's going to do is give you more detail into your subject when shooting. So what that would do is more of your subject's going to be in focus, so you're going to get a lot more detail from that. Okay guys, that's enough theory for today. We're going to take what we've learned and put it into practice. It's a little bit shady around here right now, so we want to go into Delapre where it's a lot more well lit with a lot more natural light for us to go take great shots of our subjects. So let's get our cameras and make our way into Delapre Abbey for some fantastic shots. Okay, brilliant guys. I'd like to thank you for joining us today on what is our very first video. We've chosen to do a macro video for you today, just using natural light here at the grounds of Delapre Abbey in Northampton. I've had a really fun time shooting this for you. So if you like what you've seen today, please feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you hit the notifications bell, you'll be notified of any future videos that we're going to do for you. On that last shot that we did, I just want to clarify that the little toad that we were shooting was so tiny and that you guys probably didn't get the full perspective of the size of that toad. So we're going to give you a little shot now of the toad on the hand just so you can see that. Brilliant. I'd like to thank Armand and I'd like to thank Kevin for today. Without these guys, this video wouldn't have been possible. But this is Andrew Ponting of Andrew Ponting Photography. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.